Hi, today I want to talk to you about the importance of listening for reading success. Now, when I say listening, I'm not referring to listening for meaning making or comprehension. I am referring to close listening that supports phonological awareness. So, phonological awareness is the ability to recognize that the words we say are made up of individual sounds and that the sounds can be changed. So it's all about listening. It does not involve print. Let me explain it this way. And this is actually a little game you can play to practice some listening skills. Okay, so blindfold your child and then make a noise. Just use something in your environment, like tap on the coffee table, and see if they can guess what you did to make that sound, okay? And you can start out simple and get harder, and of course you got to take turns. And once they get the idea of this, you can then make a series of noises. And that allows you to talk about, what did you hear first? What did you hear next? What did you hear last? And here's how that translates into literacy, okay? First of all, it gets their sound antenna up, just understanding that sounds are a thing. And it makes it much more natural to talk about sounds in a word. What sound did you hear at the beginning of bug? What sound did you hear at the end? What was in the middle? Phonological awareness lets kids recognize and work with the sounds of spoken language. So for your little one at home, it would be things like picking out rhyming words, noticing that all the words in a tongue twister start with the same sound, or counting the number of syllables in a word. Just some examples. There are a lot of other skills under the phonological awareness umbrella, and they become increasingly complex, and they move from noticing to doing. So eventually it all feeds into phonics with spelling and reading. But the bottom line is, before a child can sound out a word or figure out what letters to use to spell a word, it's got to be able to accurately hear each sound in those words and manipulate the sounds. Some listening activities that you can do at home would be playing echo, where you do a clapped pattern, or you could use instruments or any type of noisemaker that you've got, and then your child repeats it. Sing echo songs, things like Down by the Bay. And you know, who knew that things like that have more purpose than just being, kind of silly songs that we, traditionally like to sing. They can pick out which word is different, give them 3 words, 2 that are the same, such as fun, fun, sun. Which one was different, and change it up. Fun, sun, fun. And they can count the words in a sentence. Remember, this is not counting words on a page. This is saying a sentence and listening for that pause between words. And you can maybe use some counters and a cup to, put a counter in for each word that you say. So if you're interested in developing phonological awareness with your child, look for future videos about rhyming, alliteration, syllables, and more. And I will show you activities and games that you can do to develop these skills. So some will require no materials, others will be just some basic things you can make to make the practice a little more fun.